Well, some employers agree that the jobs are there, but they say the quality of candidates just isn't high enough. Joining us now from Chelmsford is the editor of the Essex Chronicle, Alan Geer. He's now asking prospective candidates to apply to him through Twitter. And also with us is the author Owen Jones. Mr. Geer, thank you for being with us. What exactly are you saying to people who want a job at the paper?
Well, I'm saying to them, don't send me your old tosh about what you have and haven't done. Send me 140 characters. You've got to win me over there and then, and I'll give you a chance in one of my newsrooms.
OK, give me an example of a 140-character Twitter that's worked.
I had one this morning. Had a girl said she'd been clever enough to look at some of my other tweets and made reference to the fact that I like baking cakes. And she said, "Dear cake baker and Mr. Top Shot editor, give me a chance." She also included a link to her blog, which was absolutely sparkling. So we went from her sending me a tweet to her getting a chance in one of our newsrooms in 7 minutes.
And what do you think of the calibre of young people who are applying to you for a job?
I think the calibre on the whole is pretty good. I think they just get poorly advised all the way down the line. I've got a bit of evidence for the prosecution here. This is the sort of thing I get. Dear sir or madam. Well, you know, I'm definitely not a madam, I might be a sir. I'm writing to express an interest in writing articles for your publication. Don't want it. What do you want to do? I want to write stories. Journalism is all about, it's a up-for-it profession. You've got to show me that you can do something. Don't show me that you can write a dull old letter and then tell me about your exciting life in retail previously. Show me that you can do journalism and I'll give you a chance. OK, stay with us.
What do you think of that approach? I mean, it's quick service, isn't it?
Well, firstly, I should confess, I'm addicted to Twitter. Most young people don't even use Twitter. And I think also, so that's excluding a large group of people who don't even use it. But secondly, the idea you can accurately put across your qualifications, your background, your skill in 140 characters is ludicrous. But more fundamentally, I think it is, frankly, something a little bit off about mocking young people who are desperately looking for jobs at a time of mass youth unemployment. At the moment, there is 1 in 5 young people who have been thrown out of work, not because they're thick, not because they're lazy, but because the economy was plunged into crisis.
But do you think that is mocking people to say apply by Twitter? I mean, you know, anyone can get a Twitter account, first of all, and they're showing initiative if they respond to Mr. Geer's needs. And you yourself say you're addicted to it. I mean, it's a modern means of communication.
Yeah, but as I say, most young people don't even use it. I think it's ludicrous to suggest that should be the main means of application. But also, more fundamentally, as I say, what he is doing there, it's not just about Twitter. He's mocking the style of letters people are sending in just because they're desperately looking for work.
If you're going to be a journalist, you've got to be able to write.
Well, yes, of course you've got to be able to write, but I don't think a covering letter and the style of a covering letter is necessarily indicative of the style of reporting which someone's capable of. I don't think someone should be dismissed out of time. I mean, covering letters are a difficult gig. I mean, I know that from my own experience. And there's no right or wrong approach. But the key thing here is the focus on the fact that there is a record level of unemployment. It's not because people are rubbish at the covering letters. We found out today that for every 2.7 public sector jobs being lost, only 1 private sector job has been created by employers like that. There just aren't enough jobs being created for young people.
Alan Geer, can you do more to help support the young and young unemployed?
Yeah, I suppose we can, but I'm a great fan of young people. I've got 200 and something journalists work for me, and about half of them are under 25. I'm an absolute champion for young people. But I'm afraid what we've just heard is more evidence for the prosecution. I don't want that old tosh. I don't want you to have to write me a covering letter. Journalism isn't brain surgery. Just get out there and do it and show me that you've got the spark, the get up and go, and the nous to get a job with me.
Well, I think the other point in terms of media, and this is why I find this a little bit frustrating, is the huge barriers which have been put in place to stop people, particularly from working class backgrounds, even getting a foot on the ladder. That's because of unpaid internships, that's because of this increasing focus and emphasis on expensive qualifications from places like City University, also the decline of local newspapers. So I'd be interested to hear what you're doing to try and confront those barriers which are stopping people from a whole range of backgrounds to ensure that your newspaper accurately reflects the people you're trying to serve.
Mr. Geer, what's your reply to that?
I'm doing it. Come on in. Of the 300 or so people who've replied to me already by Twitter. Some of them are already on their way into our newsrooms. I don't much care about the qualifications, to be honest. I care about your attitude and approach and whether you're actually going to be able to find stories, write them quickly, talk to people and do all the sorts of things that we need in community journalism.
have
I
unpaid
don't
interns?
really much care about the qualifications. Pardon?
Do you have unpaid interns?
No, I don't have people in for much more than a couple of days on unpaid work experience.
Thank you very much, indeed. Thank you both.